Hello learners, in this lecture we will see how the Los Angeles aberration test is done. So far we have covered two tests and this is the last test what we do on the aggregates. So you can see this is how a Los Angeles aberration testing machine looks. We'll try to understand them. So what exactly Los Angeles aberration test is going to do? It is going to do the test on the hardness. So hardness is a resistance against a surface wear and tear, and it can be abrasion as well as it can be a attrition. So actually we're trying to find the hardness of the aggregate. So and hardness is a resistance which is offered against a surface wear and tear. So we'll try to see what is abrasion and we'll try to see what is attrition. So abrasion means rubbing between the two different materials, right? That means let us say I'll take any two different material. For example, yeah, if I try to rub the coarse aggregate, okay, coarse aggregate, and let us say I'm taking a stone. If I try to rub those two things, since stone is a different material and this is also a different material, so that is why it becomes a abrasion. So when I say attrition, rubbing between the same material is called as attrition. Let us say I'm taking one coarse aggregate and also the another is also the coarse aggregate. Since both the material what I've taken, they are of they are of same material, right? What both coarse aggregate what I've taken, they are made up of same material. Hence, it is called as attrition. So why this becomes important is that when we do this test here, we'll try to put the aggregate that is a coarse aggregate, and along with the coarse aggregate, we are going to put the steel balls here, right? Now, if the coarse aggregate try to collide with the steel balls, then we call that as abrasion. That is rubbing between the two different materials. Coarse aggregate is a different material and also the steel ball is a different material. So as a result of that, whatever is going to get, you are going to call that as abrasion. But if the steel ball and the steel ball collide, or if the aggregate and the aggregate collide, then we call it as a attrition, right? So these are the two things that we need to understand. The same is written here. Steel and steel ball is called as attrition here. Yeah. So again, it is calculated in terms of aggregate abrasion value. So hence it is written as AAV, that is aggregate abrasion value. And how this test has to be performed, we'll see that. Yeah. So this is how that machine looks, and you can see the machine here as well. So these are the rotating drum what we have. So to begin with, this is the aim of experiment. Apparatus, we require a Los Angeles abrasion testing machine. This is that machine. Then you have to require the abrasive charge consisting of cast iron sphere with uniform diameter of so and so. You can see the steel balls here, right? So these are those balls for the abrasive charge. And theory is that due to the movement of the vehicle, the road surface stones, whatever aggregate we used in the surfacing course, are subjected to varying action at the top, right? Because daily there is a movement of your vehicle on the road due to the traffic. So as a result of that, there is a wear and tear. The resistance to wearing being an essential property of the rounded aggregate when used as a wearing course, the road stone should be hard enough to resist this abrasion. So this test is to find the percentage of the wearing due to the relative action between the aggregate and the steel ball used as a abrasive charge. So here we try to do in this way, but practically when you see aggregates on the road and all, when we prepare the bitumen roads and all, so what will happen? The upper surface will be subjected to wear and tear due to the movement of vehicle and all. So in order to take that abrasiveness, we try to do this test. Hence this test is called as Los Angeles abrasion test. Coming to the procedure, we need to take around 5 or 10 kg of the aggregate based on the sample that we are going to take, right? Then the number of spears are also decided based on the grading. That means we have different categories here. So based on that, we have to take the aggregate, and how many number of spear has to be taken, we are going to get a separate table for that. We'll try to see how that table looks. As of now, try to understand that you have to take around 5 or 10 kg depending on the grading, and also how many number of steel balls you need to add, that is also depending on the grading. So the aggregate to weight are placed in the drum of the machine along with the specified number of charges. Now whatever aggregate you want to do the test, those aggregates are put into this particular rotating drum. You can see here there's a handle here, right? You have to take it out, you have to fill all the aggregates into this. Along with that, you have to fill the steel balls also, right? Yeah. So the drum is closed by the lid. The lid, what you can see, with this we are going to close it. Yeah, and it is rotated along its axis at a uniform speed of 30 to 33 revolutions per minute. The number of revolution for the grade A to D grading is 50, 500, and for E to G the grading is 1000. That is the number of revolution. Again, that how much revolution you have to do. Again, that depends on the grading that is given in the table. We'll see that. So after the required number of revolutions are done, the aggregates are taken out, and this time the sieving is done with the help of a 1.7 mm sieve. In the previous case, we were making use of 2.36 mm sieve, but in the Los Angeles abrasion test, we make use of a sieve called as 1.7 mm sieve size. Yeah. Now coming to the weight of the aggregate for the different fraction. Let us say the size of the aggregate what you have taken is in between 25 to 40. Then you have 25 to 20. Then you have taken 20 to 12.5 and 12.5 to 10. Then how much weight you have to take, that is given in the table. We'll see that table quickly. See, this is a table what you get. Okay. Now, if you go back, yeah, our aggregate size is 40 to 25. Then we have taken 25 to 20 size of aggregate. We have taken 20 to 12.5 size of the aggregate, right? What is the weight that is given? 1250, 1250, 1250, and 1250. The same you can see here: 40 to 25, 25 to 20, 20 to 12.5, and 12.5 to 10. 1250, 1250, 1250, 1250. So total it comes out to be how much? 5 kg, right? Yeah. So those things you are going to take it from here. And for this particular grading is given here, whether it's A grading, B grading, C, D, E, F, and based on your requirement, this grading are given. So this is a total weight I have got, and for this weight, how much spear I have to take, that is number of the steel balls, how much I need to take. I need to take 12 number of steel balls. It is written 12. Suppose if the grading was B, then you have to take 11 spears. Suppose if the grading is C, then you have to take 8 steel ball. In this way these things are given. And what is the weight of a charge, that is also given. It's 5000 plus or minus 25. All those things you are going to get from the table, right? Yeah. Now same thing I've written it here. Total weight, if you add all these things, it comes out to be 5 kg, which is written as 5000 grams. Number of spear has charge is 12, that we get from the table. It is written 12 here, since our grading is A grading. Yeah. And then weight of the charge, we have seen it's 5000. Number of revolution is 500. Why it is 500? Because if you go back, yeah, the number of revolution for grade A to D is 500, and if your grading is in between E to G, then you have to give 1000 revolution. Since our grading is A, so we are giving a 500 revolution here. So once these things are noted, the next is the weight of the aggregate which is passing through 1.7 mm sieve. We are going to denote that by W2, right? So now therefore the Los Angeles abrasion value will be, percentage where will be W2 divided by W1 into 1000. So what is this W2? That is this W2 I'm getting 1060. That means after doing the test, that is after rotating. Yeah, let me go back. Well, I've taken aggregate, I've put into this, I've done a 500 revolution. So once I've done 500 revolution, in the process what is going to happen, your aggregates are going to collide with each other. Your aggregates are going to collide with the steel balls. As a result of that, what is going to happen? Some powder particles you are going to get, right, due to the abrasion and due to the attrition. So once you take out all the aggregates from here, you are going to sieve it through 1.7 mm sieve, and whatever fine particles that is passing through 1.7 mm sieve, that you need to weigh, and whatever weight you are going to get, that you are going to write it as W2, and the same I have written it here. So the W2 comes out to be 1060 grams divided by W1. W1 is the original weight which you are taken as 5000. So if you do this, your answer is 21.2%. So the Los Angeles abrasion value for a given sample is 21.2%. Now coming to the comment, for the abrasion value of the sample has obtained by the test, the aggregates are suitable for the cement concrete type of pavement layer. Again, according to the Indian standard, Indian Road Congress, this is the values what they have given. That is aggregate abrasion value. Again, we know that if the aggregate abrasion value is very high, then that means my aggregate is of not good quality. And as far as possible, if you want to use for the surface course of the road, then your aggregate abrasion value should not be greater than 30%, or you can say it should be less than 30%. And aggregate abrasion value, in no case, whatever aggregate you use, in any case, this should not go beyond 50% for any other construction. If it is going instead of 21.2, let us say we got some 65 as answer, but the upper limit is only 50%. So you cannot use this aggregate for the construction work. Then again you have to order a new aggregate, and again you have to do the test. So this test will help us to know whether the quality of the aggregate that we are using is of good or not. Yeah. Now if you want to write this in a better way, you can try to follow this whatever I've written it here. Okay, this is a diagram, and this is apparatus what you want to use: 12.5 mm sieve, 10 mm sieve, 1.7 mm sieve. And then you can try to follow this procedure if you want. That is, take about 5 kg of aggregate passing through 12.5 mm sieve, which is retained on 10 mm sieve. Okay, then all these procedures I've written it here: 30 to 33 revolutions you have to do per minute. The drum is rotated from 500 to 1000 revolution depending upon the grade of aggregate. And then finally you're going to sieve it through 1.7 mm sieve. Then the aggregate abrasion value will be W2, that is a weight retained on 1.7 mm sieve, divided by the original weight and multiplied by 1000. And this is how the final things are written, right? Yeah. Yeah. So I hope these things are clear. We have covered all the tests that we were supposed to cover. So we'll see you back in the next lecture. Thank you.